next. And that's one thing he always used to, put his into. He used to be like, we got to be able to spread our wings. Like, when we saw that reality TV was starting to become something. But one thing that we noticed, I think that other people just didn't pay attention to, is how that opportunity to do it right really, really make something out of it. You're free.
I'll tell you something too. I don't know all the white artists. She always listen to this other kind of music, and it used to drive me crazy. And she would watch TV, I think it was Brody.
I used to watch all the little white shows.
Like Sex and the City. This is way back, 20-some years ago. The Sarah Jessica Parker lady and then the Kardashians. Early Kardashians. Yeah. People were even into them. You were watching them and we were just looking at certain things, and I noticed things they were doing, and it made me kind of veer into, wait a minute, we could put the company on TV. Exactly. I'm bossy at the time. And, and we went through some bullshit, but by episode 5 of the first season,
it was like a fucking light bulb just went off.
The man was coming in.
Hold on. It's true. We're going to have to change this shit up.
And then they got all these Stevie J in the front of town from that spaces. There's dudes from Nancy Mama D with the Kingdom of the and we just heard some shit trying to figure out really because it go by, so we need people by episode 5 to change shit up immediately, and then we brought the bullshit into play and started heading down the lane of bullshit that was really happening. We started exposing it. She might money, but while we talking, she said some slick shit that she wasn't supposed to say on camera. Then I hit her back with some slick shit I wasn't going to and we realizing once we watched this back, the disrespect was crazy. Knucklehead, dumb shit. It's like, no. So all that off the kisses, this for the school and the good. This is what you think you all gonna love. That ain't gonna make you no money. So, they never try to fuck me. By season 3, I was turning down, and I still turning down. I probably got every podcast. And I'm like, you don't even know me enough. Just want to go down and talk about it. I just feel like I'm not the guy that you can put me in the room and then sort of like say this bullshit. I'm just not him. So I don't do a lot of them. But that's the thing fucking with you. When you got the bullshit, that's when you get in the market. That's when I started thinking, I mean, shit, my salary is back these all the time. And when we get to actually get ready, we turn you down because you have to shut it all down. It's like,
take a raise, they want more. Take more money, they want more. After a while, you gotta break this down. This is what we sat down and we realized, we not worried about giving us a raise. Let's take our business and try to get along this platform. And anytime that we can, then that way that money is all of our money for us to build, draw, and what we need to do. And I promise you, I have my website. We started, initially it was first called Change to Rest. But 14 years ago is when we started. We've been on Love and Hip Hop for
it's the 12th season, it's the 13th season, they do 2 in a year.
So when we started that website, and then when I got on the show and was able to highlight that shit, when I tell you, fucking crashed the site, every server, everything. Once we saw that, we
around the Pelicans.
And this is Love and Hip Hop.
It's like you got
8 million niggas making money. Not like the biggest thing ever. Us getting into it, not having a clue on set. Not one show. But once we kind of saw how that was going, then we just said, okay, now.
But
it comes with a cost. Everything.
This was important too, because when they exposed iBoston.com, she was like, and she just started to, like, you know, like, yeah. And it was like, and it was like, at the end of it, it just stopped. Like, something, they shut us down. What we doing? We didn't figure out what was going on. So we was like, we had, I think, 200,000 one time crash their site. So they built this own server. It cost a lot of money at that point in time. But it took us 2 weeks to get back up. We were so nervous. It was like, then they probably want $2 million plus year out of our value. So now I never gave a fuck who's getting paid to show. Yeah,
Dawson Knox.
Excuse me, like they know I think y'all see niggas doing a show. We say business.
Kansas City. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good.
You know, they recognized real early that we were more business orientated, but you know, you gotta bring the bullshit with you, you know. Yeah.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And this will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Mahomes now on 1st down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now it's Mahomes again. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little hand fighting by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Still on his feet. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to settle up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
P-Ryan, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Once more, P-Ryan, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mark Andrews from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And they, on paper, Charles, advantage in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to the other.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now Allen throwing on second down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. I'm not explosive. 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Allen going to throw. That's complete yet again to Thornton. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Throwing now is Allen. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Allen again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. Some rarefied air with numbers like that.
Well, don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some over to me, my friend, because given the fact we still have a number of games remaining on the schedule, that number's going to go sky high. Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Well, the Louisville offense back out now. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the run.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Garrett Stingley picks it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. First down now, but that clock rolling. Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On first down, Allen. This is caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bisons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. On first down, Mahomes. Got a man, it's Brown. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 43 yards. And the Bisons have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Fighting through it. He's got space. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A.J. Brown, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down. Knocked away and incomplete.
Part of the way this offense is marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Well, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Gainwell. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Mahomes going to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a game of 25 yards. And Louisville first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
He's got second and third down to fall back on.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox from 19 yards away. And the Bisons are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught by Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And that will come the offense as they take over. Allen now on 1st down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Devontae Smith from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Completes this one to Thornton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, it stays up. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and oh, this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. A first throw for the backup, Trubisky. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox from 17 yards out. And the Bisons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. Oh, it still won't go down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bisons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Travis Kelce, and finally brought down at the 43. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mahomes now on 1st down. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick slant here to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And they'll get him down right around the 16. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. 2nd down and 8. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 7, 2:23 to play. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Right side, Thornton with it. And he'll be out right at the 35.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That is complete downfield to Knox. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal. Trubisky to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. this crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here it is, 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Now it's Trubisky. And it is caught. They get the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
And now all eyes shift over to the Chiefs, trailing by 1 after the 2-point conversion. A little under 30 seconds remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes. He's got him in, complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes will throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. It's a complete blowout, but instead...